This is an animated map of events for the West Memphis Murders. Previously in video 1 we showed where the victims lived and their last known movements on the 5th of May 1993. To recap, Michael and Chris lived opposite each other on the corner of 14th and East Barton, while Stevie lived on South Macaulay. The discovery site was the Robin Hood Hills at the north end of the neighbourhood. Today's map shows key locations and the distances between them to give a better sense of the neighbourhood. Please note all timings and distances are based on Google Maps. The 3 convicted lived in trailer parks, 2 in Marion and 1 in West Memphis. Jason Baldwin, Damien's girlfriend Dominique Tier, and her aunt Narling Hollingsworth all lived in Lakeshore. Jessie Miss Kelly lived north of Lakeshore on the opposite side of the interstate in Highlands Trailer Park. Damien Eccles lived at the opposite end of the neighbourhood at Broadway. Highland to Lakeshore is approximately 1.3 miles trailer to trailer. It's a 30-minute walk or a 5-minute drive. Lakeshore to Broadway is approximately 5 miles. Via the neighbourhood or interstate, on average it's an hour-and-a-half walk or a 12-minute drive. The discovery site's almost in the middle of all 3. Highlands and Lakeshore are 2.5 miles away. It takes 50 to 65 minutes to walk or 6 to 10 minutes to drive to, depending on whether you're entering via the service road or the pipe bridge. Broadway's 2 miles away, a 40-minute walk or a 5 to 7-minute drive. Other key points are Catfish Island, where Pam Hobbs was working at 5 p.m. Terry took her on the 4-minute drive to work, going via Michael Moore's house to see if Stevie was there because he hadn't come home on time. The laundry on Ingram, where Narling claims she, and who knows how many members of her family, drove the 4 miles at 9:30 p.m, allegedly seeing Dominique and Damien on the service road before picking Dixie up just before 10. The Bojangles Restaurant, which Bob covered in episode 504. Jason's uncle Hubert's house on Park Drive, where Jason, Dominique, Damien and allegedly Ken went to around 4 p.m. as Jason had to mow the lawn. Alexander's Laundry, where Dominique and Damien called Damien's parents for a lift after they got bored watching Jason mow the lawn. LG had a job at Big Star on Broadway and lived on Macaulay Circle, which is a similar distance as going back to his Aunt Narlene's in Lakeshore. East Arkansas Mental Health Clinic, where Damien had his doctor's appointment. And finally the Sanders home, where according to 2 witness statements, Damien and his family visited around 6:37 p.m, which is the same time as when the murders are thought to have occurred in Robin Hood Hills. Next time we look at Damien's day, his alibi and the sightings.